Good morning, friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Advocate Amit Kumar Gupta. In my series on the income tax cases, the case which I will discuss today is Sanatan Dharam Mandir Sabha versus Income Tax Officer. This case has been reported in 95 ITR Tribunal, short notes, page number 64. The matter has been decided by Delhi ITAT and the date of the judgment is 13th April 2022. Friends, the case is very important. This case is very relevant for all the mandirs, masjid, gurdwara which are run by some society or trust and which have not taken the registration under section 12 AA or 12 AB. Friends, in this case, the practice of the assessee was that whatever the receipts the mandir was receiving, the trust was showing the net income after deducting the expenses from the gross receipts under the head income from other sources. This was their usual practice. Every year they were doing so. For example, the total receipt of the mandir was 10 lakh and the expenditure was rupees 6 lakh. So they were showing 10 lakh minus 6 lakh, 4 lakh into the income from other sources. This was the usual practice which was done by the mandir in the recent past. But in the particular case, in the particular year, the Central Processing Center, CPC, disallowed the expenses under the head income from other sources and made the addition of the expenses which was claimed by the Sanatan Dharam Mandir. The assessee went into the CIT appeal against the order of the assessing officer and the CIT appeal also upheld the order of the assessing officer. So the assessee moved to the ITAT for relief. The ITAT said that whatever the addition has been done by the CPC under section 143 subsection 1, so this type of addition cannot be done under section 143 subsection 1 because this is a debatable issue whether the expenses will be allowed or not when the assessee does not have registration under section 12 AB. So this is a debatable issue. Only the additions can be made under section 143 subsection 1 where the mistake is apparent from the record. So this cannot be treated as a mistake apparent from record. This was one of the reason which was given by ITAT. The second reason was that the assessee was following a similar practice into the various previous years and there was no change in the circumstances of the assessee during the current previous year also. So when the assessee is following a system and there is no material which has been brought by the assessing officer to controvert that submission of the assessee, so in that particular case, without bringing anything adverse on the record, the expenses under section 57, that is income from other sources, cannot be disallowed by the AO because the assessee was following the same practice into the various years. The third reason was that although in this particular case the assessee was not having the registration under section 12A, assessee was not claiming exemption under section 11, but in this particular case, because the assessee was running a mandir and there was no no income to that extent which has been disallowed by the assessing officer. So in that particular case, when there is no practically there is no income, so you cannot disallow the expenses just only because the assessee has not sought section 12A registration. The assessee was not claiming exemption under section 11 in the absence of registration under section 12A. But it does not mean that whatever the legitimate expenses the assessee has done for running the Sanatan Dharam Mandir, you cannot disallow the same expenses, especially in the case when the assessee is following the same methodology, the same pattern, the same accounting policy in the previous years also. So without any change in the facts, the principle of consistency cannot be broken down, and the assessee should get the benefit of those expenses which have been incurred for running the Sanatan Dharam Mandir. So in this particular case, the ITAT gave the decision in the favor of the assessee and allowed all the expenses which have been claimed by the assessee from the gross receipts under the head income from other sources. Friends, at the end of this video, I am once again repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Sanatan Dharam Mandir Sabha versus Income Tax Officer. This case has been decided on 13th April 2022 and the matter has been reported in 95 ITR Tribunal Short Notes, page number 64. Thank you, friends. Thank you.